This here is my department, miscellaneous. And my speciality is restoration. I've got a bit of everything really, from umbrellas, atlases, books about zebras. There's no typical days in the Lost Lending Library. Last week we were in Argentina, in a zoo, collecting stories about cougars. Before that we were in the Sahara Desert. Camel came into the 24th floor, gave Fiona the shock of her life. The library always goes somewhere for a very special reason. I think it might be collecting new stories.
Literacy is the most important tool for young people to have to access life chances in the future.
Since the library landed in our school, whenever I write, I can imagine my story. Like, I'm imagining and I'm writing.
It's a place where there's every book written.
It's a place like where we can have lots of adventure.
It jumps around to every school, every place to get new books. I really want to stay in that library forever.
You can't fool children, you can't shortchange them with that sort of thing. Sort of the Father Christmas syndrome. They really want to believe, they want to play, so they will.
The children weren't briefed in any way, because that's how the project runs. So the conversation, the storytelling, mystery, the awe and wonder was there right from the very beginning.
The narrative unfolds slowly, so it starts off as a seemingly ordinary series of workshops. It slowly unfolds into being a very, very magical, very real experience. A few days later, at the weekend, the wonderful designers come into the school and they build this beautiful, magical library. On the Monday morning, the whole school gather together. An emergency assembly is called.
Good morning, everybody. Something really strange has happened. I can't get into the learning support room anymore.
They were all eyes wide open. What's going on? The whispers, the conversations, the talk, the excitement.
The door's gone, and there's a bookshelf. I found this just on my desk. I don't know, I really don't know what to do.
From the moment the Lost Lending Library arrives, the children are invited to visit.
This is for us. We're like secret agents.
Well, we arrived at this school about 2 days ago. There was a terrible bump. And then, not long after that, I was happily binding here, and some children walked in.
Yeah, when we entered, it was dark, scary music, and dramatic music started to play.
Hearing some strange noises in the corners. And then the light was flickering off and on. Yeah, that was creepy actually.
There's millions of books there, it's all scattered, and there's 367 floors. There's books that have windows and are lit up. It's like people are living inside the books.
Somebody was there, her name was
Miss Peabody. Miss Peabody told us a story.
The story was about a little boy.
He wanted to become a train driver.
There was this weird train, and when that train went through, everyone was like, oh.
The children and the teachers Their breath is taken away by the reality of the set and the level of immersion.
We went through this underground tunnel.
It's just absolutely mind-blowing how that Lost Lending Library was created. So you go in at one point and come out at another point, and you just are so absolutely thrown by where you are and what you're doing.
The library then stays for another week or so, so it's used as a resource for the teachers in the school. You can go back again, they visit the library more than once, you know, and it really seeps into their imaginations.
How did they make a big classroom into a small room and have 1,000 floors?
I want to go to the dinosaur department for a 5-day walk. How much books do you think are in there?
I would say 1,000.
I think like 1 million. There can't be 1 million.
Yeah, it was.
But one bookshelf was empty.
My friend Gillian from upstairs, she told me that I have an empty bookshelf in my own department. I said, Gillian, I think I'd notice of an empty bookshelf in my own department. But she was right. Up here, completely empty, and that is ready for the new stories for the children.
We have to do our challenge. You have to write stories for the shelf.
And then we'll get a gold on one of these so it will never expire.
I'm already starting.
Let's go and start. The library gave me so much ideas about trains, jobs, how to drive cars.
I really want to be an author when I grow up.
So the parents themselves are really excited about this project and really excited about what the children produced in terms of their writing skills as well, because they wanted to write, they wanted to tell everybody what it was about.
Parents were hearing that their children are writing more. They're writing stories spontaneously where they wouldn't have done. We're hearing stories about parents who are themselves becoming storytellers.
This is good. It's really, really good. My daughter got home. She's like, Mummy, we went to the library and it's so exciting, but I need to finish this story. She went to bed so excited.
Sharing it in the staff meetings just to say, listen to the buzz that this project is creating. It was all positive and it was just amazing.
It's not just entertainment, it really serves the work that the teachers are doing and gives them a fantastic resource.
It gave teachers license to think, we can do this, we can do more of this. That there are exciting and amazing ways in which children can learn that stays with them for a very, very, very long time.
We want children to really remember the time that the Lost Lending Library was here. For that feeling to be a feeling of warmth and a feeling of joy and a feeling of love for school.